I'm smiling. I have bought a Freelander 1 Auto Kalahari with, I think, some optional extras ticked. I don't remember off the top of my head what the Kalahari came with, and I should have checked. It has a sunroof, it has half leather interior that isn't heated, doesn't have a heated windscreen, but does have a sunroof, which is a mix up of trim lines on a Freelander. And an auto gearbox. It has an auto gearbox. That's the most important thing. That is the only reason I bought this Freelander. Because if you know anything about these cars, the value is in having an automatic that works. If you got one of those, they are fab. So let's have a look. So here it is, the black Kalahari TD4 Auto Freelander, and it came with a set of spare wheels, which don't match the ones on the car or on the back. It also has this original engine cover, towing electrics with caravan electrics, I assume are wired in. It's recently been polished, but it does have a dent in the sill. So not great, not terrible. I'm sure I can cover that up, make that look a little bit tidier. I'm not sure how or what to do with that. So the interior, got the half leather seats with the Alcantara. Standard dash with the cup holders and the tape cassette stereo, aircon, air recirculation. Standard sunroof looking a bit manky, going to tidy that up along with the headlining. Going to sort that out as well. Steering wheel needs a bit of a tidy up, but again, I don't know if that's enough to justify sorting that out. But the seats are tidy. The paintwork, other than the dent in the sill, is really good. And it's been polished before I bought it. It does look really nice. Just needs a bit of silicone touching up on the bumper. Comes with these really nice. I think these are 16-inch alloys, and yeah, fair few miles, 155,000 miles on this one. And the door cards on this and the seats are just yeah, they've worn really well considering the mileage. Just look at that. Look at the door cards. They're not bad at all. They're not hanging off like you tend to see. The sills are nice and good, though there's a little bit of marking on them, but overall not bad at all. Again, door cards just immaculate in the back. The engine bay, not the tidiest I've seen. The previous owner has gone over this with a silicone sort of like coating. So it does have a bit of a tint to it. The thermostat there recently changed, which is nice. It gets proper hot, as it should. Standard cracking in the header tank, as you can see there. EGR valve original with what look like silicone hoses. And yeah, it's just, it's all fairly standard. There's some mystery wires there that I need to track to see where they go with if it does something, of which I'm not quite sure. So we'll have a look at that at some point. Goes off behind the dash there. So all of the vacuum hoses, though, I don't know if it's a silicone treatment or coating, but everything just looks nice. There's a pool of water there. I think the silicone treatments created a seal where the water would drain away. But other than that, which I'm really picking at, this little Freelander, I really am hoping I can flip it for a small little profit. If I decide to flip it, I haven't made my mind up yet whether this is going to be my new daily or not. So yeah, and finally the mismatched spare wheel. Oh, and yeah, light guards. I do love a set of light guards, and just look at that beading. Look at that. Just take a moment to appreciate those water droplets. Oh, and some tall roof racks were fitted to this as well, which I've benefited from. And finally, the underneath. As you can see, it's actually quite tidy. Prop shaft is intact. I need to check that because there is a vibration coming from it. or from that area, I assume. So yeah, so there we have it, my Kalahari Freelander. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got any tips. There is a bit of a misfire going on. I'll just play that for you right now. So if you have any ideas what's causing that lumpy running, I am putting my money on an injector, which I still have my old Freelander at my local garage for breaking for parts. So I do have a set of working injectors I can pull. Hopefully they'll be the same serial number, both of them being autos. Yeah, I'm sure there's a difference between the sets of injectors between an auto Freelander and a manual. I believe the auto have slightly higher fuel capacity in what they chuck into the cylinder. So yeah, hopefully I've got a set of injectors that will go in it and bring some new life to it. And we'll see how it gets on, to be honest. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments.